Well, hello there. For some reason there was no audio at the beginning, so now it's fixed. That's what happens when you move all of your scenes from one computer to the other. It's just certain things don't work, like the overlay, which it's a completely different problem. But yeah, that's why this happened so late. And well, this is the pack opening for Survivors of Uldum. Yeah, wait, was it in August? Yeah, then around a month and a half. A month and a half, yeah. A month and a half late, but 68 packs right off the bat. And I have 14,000 gold to spend in more packs. Of course, I'm not gonna spend all of it, but you know. I do hope that the audio works fine, because again, with the late stuff, I couldn't really... Wait, it will work. Okay, let's be positive, it will work. Let's start from the bottom, just as always. The ones that we already have, all of the copies. We can probably just move them a little faster. Let's drop one of the new ones in, just for enticement. Okay, Living Monument, 10-10 taunt. Sure. So this is just a direct upgrade from the Behemoth, right? Because it's a 10-10 that doesn't have anything. Draw a secret from your deck, it costs 0. I've seen this played a lot. I've also seen this played a lot. Taunt deal 3 damage to this minion. Give all enemy minions -2 attack this turn. Okay, okay. This is like the Echo card, but instead of repeating it, you can just drop a minion with it. It's fine. For 2 mana, it's actually really good. Deal 5 damage. I don't think 5 damage is worth 3 extra mana. Because when you... Well, I mean, Fireball does 6 damage, and it's 4 mana. So, actually, yeah. Yeah, it's like playing a Fireball with a 5/6. Okay, okay, I actually see that now. I have no idea of any of the cards on the expansion, by the way. Let's add one of the old ones. Just... Whoa.
Golden legendary.
Okay. Okay. What's this one? Yeah. But Golden Legendary, that opens some options. That definitely opens some options. Did I actually have this one? I don't think so. Let me check it out real quick. Where is the shaman? This one. No, not crafting. This. No, I didn't. I had the Swamp Queen, not the actual hero card. Okay. Then we can actually have a double Hagatha deck. Okay, back to the packs. One of these.
Golden common.
Yeah, could have been better. Why do I have so many of this type? How did I get 19 of these? I actually have more than the Uldum ones. The classic ones are mostly dust, but we can craft, you know, quests, which I really want. I really want them quests. They seem overpowered and I want to play them all. See, the problem that you don't get repeat legendaries is that you don't get that boost of dust that the repeat legendaries gave you. Okay, back to the new ones. Flame Ward, that is really bad when it happens to you. When you have it, it's awesome, but when it happens to you, that's awful. Yeah, another secret. Destroy all your minions. For each one, destroy a random enemy minion. Oh, so it's a wipe, but you can actually fill your board with like 1/1 imps and then blow them all up and kill the Jade formation of the opponent. Yeah, okay. Faceless Lurker. Double its minions. Double these minions' health. Oh, so this works better when you buff it on your hand. Okay. Give your totems +2 attack. I mean, it's a 0 cost, but when are you gonna have enough totems to actually make it worth the spot of the card? Not that good. Evil Totem. At the end of your turn, add a lucky to your hand. Oh, a lucky generator. I love that. Generous Mummy. Your opponent cards cost 1 less. Wait, what? Oh, because it's lower cost. It's a 5/4 that comes back, but it makes all of the opponent cards. No, definitely not. That's an awful card. Nope. 2/1 wasps. Sand wasps to your hand. But do they have anything? Or it's just a 2/1? I'm gonna assume it's just a 2/1. If it had Rush, it will say that on the card. So, yeah. Yeah, see? Locust with Rush. Doesn't say that, so...
Rare golden common.
Nope.
Rare.
Let's break the old ones and then we have all of the decks in one screen.
Rare. Yes, rare.
Yep.
Legendary.
Brightwing. Oh, that's actually a new one, right? Add a random legendary to your hand as a battle cry. Yeah, it's fine. It's actually fine. It's an early game card that gives you another card for the late game. That's actually really good, now that I think about it. Just for, like, recycling your hand. Yeah.
Rare, rare.
Nope.
Rare, rare.
Nothing really that good from the old ones.
Rare. Golden common. Rare.
Nope.
Rare.
Ice Cream Peddler. See, that was the one that worked really well with cryostasis from the shaman. I think it's the shaman, right? That has cryostasis.
Rare. Rare, rare.
Nope.
Rare.
I'm just throwing everything in.
Rare. Rare.
And see, now we have everything on one screen.
Rare, rare.
I think this is the first ever epic I got. Anyone.
Rare.
Conjured Mirage. At the start of your turn, shuffle this minion into your deck. Oh, so it's a taunt that keeps going back into your deck? Huh. I mean, for endgame, it's basically a resetting taunt, so it will just keep going for the 10 health over and over again. But I don't think early to mid game this is any good at all. Summon a 3/4 Sea Serpent. Okay, another egg. Taunt minions +2 attack. We already had a similar card that did this for cheaper, I think. But of course this comes with a 4/5 minion. Lifesteal. Yeah, it's a demon. It can work, it's a demon. Maybe I actually want to add that to my demon deck, just because it has lifesteal. Armored Goon. Whenever your hero attacks, gain 5 armor. Oh, so this is actually something you want to survive, even if it has 6. Yeah. Yeah, you want to keep this thing alive, and it doesn't have taunts, so putting it behind taunts, you basically gain infinite armor. If you just keep putting on yourself, like, cheap weapons that have multiple uses. Yeah.
Rare. Rare.
Oh.
Rare. Gold. Rare.
I mean, I do enjoy having golden cards in my decks, but most of the time it seems like pointless. Right?
Rare. Legendary.
Commander Risa. Your secrets trigger twice. Ouch. Especially when you take into account the secrets of Uldum. Oh no, it's a paladin. I was thinking about the secrets of the wizard. No, the secrets of the mage, actually. But yeah, being a paladin, I don't think... What were the secrets of Uldum for the paladin? I will figure it out.
Rare.
Hooked Scimitar, combo gain to attack. That's actually really good. Give a minion Reborn. Okay. Lifesteal Reborn. Really good. Battlecry, if you control a lucky, deal 3 damage. It's okay if you're going for a lucky based deck. Otherwise, nah, it's fairly average. Pressure Plate. Again with secrets this time for Hunter. This has fucked me over so hard. Like, I had like 7 minions, and it always destroys the one I want to keep. I was okay with all of the other ones going away. It always goes for the one that I want to just... Like, the one that's the most important for the strategy. That is the one that gets immediately triggered by this.
Golden epic. Rare. Rare. Rare.
Hunter's Pack. Oh, actually getting 3 cards out of 1. Yeah, I love card generation, so this card is going into all of my Hunter decks immediately. Discover a 4-cost card. It's an okay stat. Taking into account that you're getting another card and you get to choose the card, 3 mana is not that high. Yeah. All of your spells to 5. There used to be another Naga that gave all of your cards a 5 cost while the card was on play. And that was... I think it was nerfed at one point. Like, they increased the cost because it costed 5 and then they put it on 7. so you couldn't play another minion on top of that one. After your hero attacks, add a lucky to your hand. Nah, not that okay. Just... I don't really like cards that don't really give you the lucky immediately. You have to do something else. Copy a random beast in your hand. A random beast from... Oh, from any beast. Okay. I was thinking about the table. No, just any beast. Wait, why did it say copy then? It has to be from the table. Copy a random beast from the table, right? Anyway. It wasn't a rare, we'll probably get another copy of it.
Legendary!
Oh, the beast. I thought I had this one. Anyway, a legendary is a legendary. Yep. This cat is really annoying and also really good. Problem is that it's exclusive for Rogue though. Bazaar, Mogger, Rush, add a random minion from another class to your hand. Also card generation, really good. Set a minion's attack and health to 1. Yep, that has also fucked me over a lot. Destroy a friendly lucky to summon a 5/5 demon. Ooh. That is interesting. Get a lucky that has a powerful battle cry, and then it's just a 1/1, so you break it and give it 5. No, you're not really giving it 5/5 because it can't be silenced. Yeah. That's actually really good if you're going for, you know, lucky decks. But of course exclusive for Warlock, so. Stealth and Reborn. Okay. See, this is the thing that I was talking about. Just summon a bunch of imps, and then use that card that destroys one enemy minion per one of yours. Yep, board clear immediately. And it's fairly cheap to do. You can still play something else in that turn. Give all your minions in your hand +3/+3. Yeah, that's the ultimate hand buff card. You have to remove it because it has 9 damage. But if you do, everything else gets buffs. And if you have all minions in your hand, let's say you have 5 minions, that is 15/15 to your hand. To attack while damaged. Yeah, but if you buff it... Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like a lesser version of the chicken. And wait, when you come back with a Reborn card, it only has 1 health. So it counts as damage, so it's a 3/1 when it dies. It can actually be played on its own, I like it. Control a secret, deals 6 damage. Yep. Select Pride. 1 health minions. Is there any high level, not high level, but a high cost 1 health minions? I don't think so. Everything will be... I mean, the highest cost will probably be 3, right? Yeah, not that good going into the end game. Discover, choose 1 card. Yep, especially for the Druid. For the Druid quest, which gives you the both choices as a hero power, passive hero power at that, so. Waggle Pick. This can be used in very creative ways if you know when to break it. But of course, you know, there's cards that break it and you have to be careful not, you know, there may be a situation where you want to break it just to remove a minion. Yeah. It's tricky to play. It's tricky to play. I'm gonna dump this to 5. Portal Overfiend.
Legendary.
I actually thought I had this one. What's going on? I'm missing a lot of legendaries. Yeah, this is the one that if you're playing Luckies with a rogue, you need this on your deck. And just keep replaying it, just keep putting it into your hand. Which is actually something that you can do with the Waggle Pick. You kill off the Lucky, and then destroy the Waggle Pick, and you get Haste Baron into your hand again. And then you can Shadow Step it, and you can banish it, and there's like the other card from this expansion that just, you know, puts all of your minions into your hand again. Just keep playing it and keep getting treasures.
Legendary.
Vecina. Well, you're overloaded. Your other minions have +2 attack. Okay. So you want 6 minions on the board. Then you play Vecina. And then you overload. But wait. Does it count when you get the overload that turn? Or you have to start the turn overloaded? Because the problem is overloaded. Like that suffix. Yeah, I think you have to start the turn with missing mana crystals for this to actually take effect. Two mutates in the same pack. Ooh, Kobold Sandtrooper. Deal 3 damage to the enemy hero. Yeah, it's okay. Not great, but okay. Fisted Goblin. They'll rattle at 2 1/1 scarabs with taunt to your hand. See, if it was play them immediately and it didn't have any taunt, this will be an okay card. Because it gives them to your hand and you have to play them and probably cost 1 mana each. Not that great. Unless you're buffing your hand. If you're buffing your hand, this is really good. 1/1 Reborn. Of course, this needed to exist. Soldier of Fortune. Summon a 1/1 Locust with Rush. Only 1 though. The speed is still better. Sacket Zapper. Return a random enemy minion to your opponent's hand. Because it's random, I'm gonna say this is garbage. Choose one, summon a 6/6 Ancient with Taunt or restore 12 health. 6/6 for 6, not that great. But the ability to actually restore 12 health to yourself as you summon it when, you know, you play the quest. Actually really good, yeah. Never surrender. When your opponent casts a spell, give your minions +2 health. So this is kind of a direct counter to the explosive trap from Hunter. He plays it, you get +2 health, then attack, and he removes it. And that's it. Everything stays like it was. Desert Hare. Summon 2/1/1 Desert Hares. Wait, what? So you play 1 and you summon 3 of them. But if you get them to your hand, do they have the battle cry? Can you actually summon infinite amounts of Desert Hares? And of course the ones you summon are 1/1. If they were copies, these with hand buff will be amazing. But of course, they're not copies. They specifically have a 1/1. Reborn, yeah. And we've seen the others. So let's buy 50 packs. Oh, this. There we go. There. Now we're full on expansion territory. Ooh, Russian Reborn. Really good card. What's this? Grand Mummy? Give a random friendly minion +1/+1. Oh. Yeah, so it gives you 2 buffs, but you have to activate them both. It's an okay card. Depends on what you're playing. Poisonous Scorpion. Pulpera Scoundrel. Discover a spell or pick a mystery choice. What? A mystery choice? Now I want to play this card just to see what that is. Nefer's a Thrasher. Whenever this attacks, deal 3 damage to your hero. Nope. Well, I mean, unless you have stuff that activates when you take damage, then yes. But if not, this is garbage. Pharaoh Blessing. Give a minion +4/+4 Divine Shield and Taunt. What? So you can smash something and it's still a +4/+4 with Taunt and whatever it was at the beginning. Also add a 1 cost to your hand, which is not that great. Clever Disguise. Add 2 random spells from your another class to your hand. Yes. Definitely yes. I need that on my Burglar class deck. Everything else we've seen. Bone Wraith. Taunt. Reborn. Okay. The problem with this type of card is that the Taunt comes back with 1 health, and it doesn't have anything else besides coming back, so... It can be pinged, it can be, you know, killed off with like a Lucky or something like that. Nah. Oh, there was another card. We'll see it again. Ooh, 2 Sinister Deals. Just discovering Luckies. Not a good card. Elemental, deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. I mean, against Luckies this is really good, but... Yeah, it's basically, wasn't there a card, it was a spell, dealt 1 damage to all enemy minions and summoned a 1 cost minion. This is the same thing, but it summons a 2/2, and it has an overload. Oh, that's it, the Garden Gnome. If you're holding a spell that costs 5 or more, summon 2 trends. More trends? For what exactly? This is not the expansion for the trends. Why are you shoving this in my face? I mean, I guess you can play trends with the quest, right? Ooh, Spitting Camel. And it's for friendly minions. Yeah, I've actually seen this play on accident multiple times. Just by like summoning random beasts, or they get it from something on their hand and they have to play it just to get rid of it. Yeah. That's the only reason you play that card, by accident. Oh, yep. This is the main attraction, or one of the main attractions for the Druid quest. It's literally summon 2 5/5s with Rush, and then hit 2 things with them for 5. That is just an amazing card. Imp Palming. Destroy a minion, shuffle 3 worthless imps into your deck. Why would you ever do that? They're worthless imps, they don't do anything. The only reason to play that card is to stave off fatigue. That's it. Penance. Deal 3 damage to a minion. Okay. After you discover a card, reduce its cost by 1. Oh! Okay. Frightened Flunky, of course. Shaggy. Discover a taunt minion. Nah, not that great. We've seen them. Oh, Holy Ripple. Deal 1 damage to all enemies, restore 1 health to all friendly characters. I mean, as a low-cost AoE, it's okay. It's basically a lesser version of Holy... What was the thing? The thing that did 2 damage to all minions and heal 2 to all allies. I don't remember the name. Holy Nova. That's it. Holy Nova. Yeah. No one uses Holy Nova anymore. Golden Run. I think just because of having golden cards, I'm gonna have to play the trends with the quest, which I'm gonna craft if I don't get it. Plague of Death. Silence and destroy all minions. Wow. That is just a huge middle finger to anything the opponent is doing. Silence everything, then kill everything. And it's an epic, not a legendary, so of course you can do it twice. Into the fray. Give all taunt minions +2/+2. They're really making a point with the warrior having taunt minions for some reason. Is there a quest for the warrior? I don't know. Sandhoof Waterbearer. At the end of your turn, restore 5 health to a damage-friendly character. Ooh. So it's like that cop from Priest. It's like a 0/5 and heals 3 at the end of the turn. This is the same thing, but it can attack and it has, you know, some more health. Okay. Shadow of Death. Choose a minion, shuffle 3 shadows into your deck that summon a copy when drawn. Wait, what? You don't even have to play the minion, it literally summons it. That is just amazing. Overflow. Restore 5 health to all characters. Draw 5 cards. Yeah, just because of the draw 5... Wait. The previous quest, the one that made all of the minions free. There was one card that was Infestation, summon a 5/5, steal 5, draw 5 cards, and then deal 5 damage. This is similar, but it's less costly. So if you just want to draw your entire deck and just fatigue instantly, you do this. Give a friendly minion +2 health? Nah. Choose a damage friendly minion and summon a copy of it. That could actually be good, depending on, again, what deck are you playing. If it's a taunt deck, it's mostly always good. Just kill a lucky and then summon another 10/10. Fish Flinger. Add a random Murloc to each player's hand. Nope. One thing we don't need is more Murlocs. We have them. Of course, I get a golden Murloc. Bees, that's also awesome. Because there was this card on a previous expansion. It was a 5/10. Every time you kill something... but like with... what was the name of it? Overkill, yeah. When you kill something with more damage than the health it had remaining, you double your damage. So you summon the bees and make them attack it, and then all of the bees die, and he starts getting more, like, damage, just like 10, 20, 40, 80 damage, and then you just smash the guy's face and kill it instantly. Like that, and you can actually cast this twice, so it's just... You can do hundreds of damage on one turn. That is just fucking broken. Yeah, we've seen all of them. Still no quest. I'm getting very disappointed. Oh, questing an explorer, sorry. I missed it. Swarm of Locusts. Summon 7/1/1 Locust with Rush. I mean, you can actually have exactly the same thing with Release the Hounds, right? Of course, this doesn't have a requirement to fill your board. But if you really don't have anything on your board, as a hunter, you probably already lost the game. Earthquake. Deal 5 damage to all minions, then deal 2 damage to all minions. This actually takes care of the Reborn cards. Nope. Nope. We're halfway through the ones I bought, and we already had like 15 that I got from just playing the game. Still no quests. Like, what's going on here?
Golden rare.
Nope. Am I really... Oh, Plague of Madness. Each player equips a 2/2 knife with Poisonous. Oh, so you get a knife, but the other player also gets a knife. This will only be good if you're playing a spell-heavy deck. That's the only reason you will even have this on the deck. To deal with threats without actually compromising your spells because you need them to go face. This is basically for Miracle Rogue. Nope. Okay, now one quest. Attack 5 times with your hero, Unrafet's Core. What the fuck is that? What does that do? I have no idea what that does. Wretched Reclaimer. Destroy a friendly minion, then return it to life with full health. Oh, so it's a reset, especially for minions with death rattles. I'm gonna put that in my death rattle deck instantly. There's already a couple of cards that don't really do anything in there. I'm gonna change them for this. Nope. Oh, yeah, Questing Explorer. If you control a quest, draw a card. I mean, it's well statted. A 2/3 for 2, and then you draw a card with it. Most of the time, at least. It's okay. It's an okay card. I don't know if I will use it, but it's an okay card. See, probably the Desert Spear is one of the weapons you want. Ah, it's a hunter weapon. Never mind. I was gonna say you want that for the Warriors quest. You can't get it with the Warriors quest. Tomb Warden. Taunt, Battlecry, summon a copy of this minion. Oh, so you have 2 of them. Okay. See, that type of card is slightly more annoying for Rogue, because if he sends it back to your hand, you can summon 2 more. We're not really finding a lot of new stuff now. Oh! Puzzle Box of Yoxaron. Cast 10 random spells, targets chosen randomly. Yep, that can go really well or really bad. Neferset Ritualist. Restore adjacent minions to full health. What? And that is a 2 cost. Like, you can heal to full health 2 different minions just by putting it in the middle. If you're doing a healing sort of deck, you need this thing on your deck. Especially for taunts, right? Like, just for taunt minions that are, like, really big. Just play that right next to it and it just heals back to full. And you can actually attack with something, right? Even if it's on full health, you attack with something to kill a big minion as well, and it survives. Then you play that thing just back to full, like nothing happened. It was like basically a 2-mana kill that minion type of card. Wrapped Golem. Reborn. At the end of your turn, summon a 1/1 Scarab with Taunt. Oh, that's actually similar to the Obsidian something from the Warrior, which summons a 1/1 Scarab with Taunt. It's exactly the same effect, but this one has Reborn, so even when you kill it, it just comes back. Pit Crocolisk. Yeah. Crystal Merchant. If you have any unspent mana at the end of your turn, draw a card. After you cast a spell, add a random mage minion to your hand with the Dune Sculpture. Oh, this is for the quest of the Druid, yeah. Definitely for the quest of the Druid. Then this is just good for any sort of mage deck, because you're always gonna have spells if you're a mage. Unless you are me and you like to just fuck with people's brains and you have a full minion deck.
Hold it!
Nope. Plague of Wrath. Destroy all damage minions. Huh. Combine with Whirlwind to maximum destruction. I think this is over. Oh, we still had one. Arcane Flak Mage. After you play a secret, deal 2 damage to all enemy minions. Mage secrets cost 3, right? All of them. So you can actually play it on turn 10 and deal 4 damage. Basically, this is a free... Not a free, but like a 2 mana... Flame Strike. Mogu Cultist. If your board is full of Mogu Cultists, sacrifice them all to summon Highkeeper Ra. Oh, how do you duplicate this thing? I mean, there are ways to duplicate minions with Priest. I will probably need to know a little bit more about Highkeeper Ra to actually know if it's worth it to make an entire deck out of it, but yeah. It could be fun just to like try it. Oh, that's not it. Collection. Now let's check what we didn't get. Untapped Potential, yep. That is the quest that we're gonna craft immediately. Taunt costs 0 if you have a spell that costs 5 or more this turn. Oh, if you cast a spell that costs 5 or more. Yeah. Elise the Enlightened. If your deck has no duplicates, duplicate your hand. Wow. I mean, that requires you to have basically 6 cards, including her. And then play her. And then play something else. And then you're up to 9 cards, which is really good. Unseal the Vault. Summon 20 minions. Ramkaen Roar. Yeah. I don't know what that is, so yeah. Hyena Alpha. If you control a secret, summon 2 hyenas. No, not good enough. At least not for me. Reduce the cost of a random beast in your hand by 5. What? But it's in your hand, so you can control what gets the discount. Wild Bloodstinger. Summon a minion from your opponent's hands and attack it. Oh, so you actually take the card away and then attack it instantly. I mean, depending on what it is, that could be really good or awful. Because then you summon the highest cost and it dies. Just like it's still on the board, the enemy minion is still on the board. Dino Tamer Bran. If your deck has no duplicates, summon King Crush. Yeah, that happens. Wait, what? When did this happen? Oh, I think this is the card I got from the beginning of the expansion. We didn't get this from a deck, from a pack. Send and scroll. Huh. I don't know what that is either. After you cast a spell, summon a random mage. Yeah, no. Rhino the Relicologist. If your deck has no duplicates, deal 10 damage randomly, split among all enemy minions. Not as great as the other Rhino, I have to say. Tortolan Pilgrim. Discover a copy of a spell in your deck and cast it with random targets. Not that great. We didn't really miss much here. Brazen Zealot. Whenever you summon a minion, gain +1 attack. Okay. Before you flood your board, play this thing and everything gets a +1. Making Mummies. Play 5 reborn minions. Emperor Raps. No idea what that is either. Micro Mummy. At the end of your turn, give another random friendly minion +1 attack. And it's a mech. Serfinly of the Sands. If your deck has no duplicates, discover an upgraded hero power. That's awesome. That is a must, basically, if you're gonna do a no duplicates. Pharaoh's Blessing. Oh yeah, I have the golden one, yeah. Tip the scale, summon 7 Murlocs from your deck. Why are you giving more Murlocs to the Murlocadin? Activate the Obelisk. Restore 15 health. Obelisk's Eye. I still have no idea what that is. High Priest Amet. Was there? No. Whenever you summon a minion, set its health equal to these minions. What? Oh wait, so if I add health to it, like for example, if I duplicate the health and it's 14, any minion I summon after this one, while this one is still on play, has 14 health. That is just sick. Just imagine a light elemental. Is it a light elemental? The one that has the attack equal to its health always. You summon it right next to this one, and it's a 7/7 immediately for 4. Psychopomp. Summon a random friendly minion that died this game. Give it reborn. I mean, depends on what you actually summon because it's random. So yeah, it could be really good or really bad. But if you summon something with Death Rattle, which could actually happen most of the time with my Death Rattle deck, I may have to craft this just to put it in the Death Rattle deck. Bazaar Burglary. Add 4 cards from other classes to your hand. Ancient Blades. What is Ancient Blades? I have no idea. Whirl Kick Master. Whenever you play a combo card, add a random combo card to your hand. Wow. I mean, depends on, again, what card are you getting. But if you just get cheap ones, you can actually just combine any combo card to just fill your board, basically. Just keep getting 2 and 3 cost. I mean, not necessarily to fill your board, but if this is already in play, and you play like the... Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really play combo anymore, so I can't really think about good combos. Anka the Buried. Change each Death Rattle minion in your hand into a 1/1 that costs 1. What? Obsidian Statue 1/1. I mean, The problem is that it doesn't have the impact of the first play. But if the point of the deck is to resummon them, it could work. Still, again, doesn't really work that well with my Rakldal deck, because I do require that first push. Add a random minion from another class to your hand. Nah. Corrupt the Waters. Play 6 Battlecry cards. Heart of Vernal. Sure. Again, I have no idea what the rewards are. I know that they're mostly just passive hero powers. I just don't know what the hero powers do. Can I actually look at it? Nope. Plague of Murlocs. Transform all minions into random Murlocs. Splitting Axe. Summon copies of your totems. Why? Why would you even do this? Mogu Flesh Shaper. Costs 1 less for each minion on the battlefield. So that is reliant on having basically 5 to 6 minions to be able to play it for cheap. The stats are not that great though. Unless you can buff it, this is not a good card. Supreme Archaeology. Draw 20 cards. Tome of Origination. Again, no idea what that is. Discard your highest cost card. Add 2 copies of it to your hand. Deceased Vulture. After your hero takes damage, summon a random 3-cost minion. That's okay. Oh, that explains this. Yeah, that explains this card. Till Cry for the rest of the game, your luckies are 4/4. That is awesome. I've actually played against that. That is fucking broken. Destroy a minion. Your hero takes damage equal to its health. Oh, but it could be an enemy minion. Okay. Yeah, I understand that. It's like the spell that the Arthas boss from the Frost adventure had. You know, it had a card that it's destroy a minion, take that minion's health as damage. This is the same effect, but as a battle cry. And it comes with a 7/5, which is also pretty good. The only quest we actually got. Yep. And we missed the Armageddillo. Taunt. At the end of your turn, give all taunt minions in your hand +2/+2. That is awesome. If you want to play a taunt... Oh, that's for the first quest, right? Like playing a bunch of taunt minions with this. That is just insane. Can you... You can't see my cursor, can you? I just thought of that. Wait, let me fix that real quick. No, I'm capturing the cursor. Why can't you see it? No, it's not there. Why is it not there? Can you actually... Oh no, I can see it now. It didn't appear before. I don't know why. Well, anyway. I knew I didn't fuck up that hard. Come on, I can't be here for an hour and just... Yeah. I don't know why it wasn't showing up before. Ooh. Zephyr the Great, that's amazing. I actually don't understand how this card works. Is it like it reads the battlefield and it tells you what you need to get the upper hand? Maybe? History buff. Whenever you play a minion, give a random minion on your hand +1/+1. Mischief Maker. Swap the top card of your deck with your opponent's. That could be great or awful. I don't think I want that. Body Wrapper. Discover a friendly minion that died this game, shuffle it into your deck. That is awesome, I want that. Sunstroke Henchman. At the start of your turn, this has a 50-50 chance to fall asleep. That is awful, I don't want that. I'm pretty glad I didn't get it. Desert Obelisk. If you control 3 of these at the end of your turn, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. What? Why would you... What is this thing? That is garbage. Unless you're actually making a deck out of this. Oh, but each of them actually attacks, right? You need to have 3 for the effect to trigger, but each of them deals 5 damage. Oh. Now that is interesting. Yeah, I might actually go for it. Knowing that, you know, you can just have 7 and then you're dealing 35 damage randomly. It may actually be interesting to do. I might do that, yeah. After your opponent plays a minion, give it reborn. I actually had this as a random draw from I think it was like a random mech. You just get a random mech. I got this and I never played it. That is awful. That effect is just awful. Blatant Decoy. Each player summons the lowest cost minion from their hand. Nah. It's okay if you want to break a combo, but most of the time it's just gonna be a lucky. So, kind of worthless. Cartoon Defender. Taunt, Reborn, Death Rattle, Restore 3 cards to your hero. This is really good. Just sustain, kind of like keep you alive type of card. Siamat. Gain 2 of Rush, Taunt, Divine, or Wind Fury, your choice. Oh. So that is a slightly better guy from the winds. What was this guy's name? Wait. Do I have it? Yeah, Alakir the Wind Lord. That is actually way better than Alakir. Oh, no. There. Octosari. Death Rattle, draw 8 cards? Why would you ever want to do this? I mean, I guess it's supposed to be a bad type of Death Rattle, right? Because you're summoning an 8-8, but it's an 8-8 for 8. At what point in any game that you can play an 8 mana cost card, you need to draw 8 cards? No, this is a really stupid card. I don't want it. Colossus of the Moon. Divine. Reborn. So this is just the 10-10 cards, right? Just this one has Taunt, and this one has Divine Shield and Reborn. Oh, but this is a legendary. Yeah. I was going to say that having this one, there is no point on playing this one, but this is a legendary. So now I understand. King Faoris. Battlecry, for each spell in your hand, summon a random minion of the same cost. I've actually had this played against me, and it completely destroyed my strategy. Because I couldn't do anything. I literally just couldn't do anything. The guy summoned 3 heavy taunts right there. I just needed one more turn to win the game. He just summoned 3 heavy taunts. I couldn't do anything. Yes, it's random. I know it's random, but if you feel you're bored, yeah. And of course, because he could summon heavy minions, he had high cost spells. So he just kept throwing the spells at me while hitting my face with the minions, and I couldn't do anything, I just died. So that is all of it. And we only have 2 quests, which is... Actually, let me just look up real quick what the quests do. Just let me put it here. You can still see me, right? Yeah. Okay, just let me real quick look it up. Nope, that's not what I want. Okay, so this is... No, go away. Okay, so Unruffed score is summon a 4/3 golem after your hero attacks. Refresh this. Is the 4/3 golem actually like a mech or something like that? Of course, the druid one was the choose both effects combined. Where are the other ones? Tome of Origination from the Warlock quest. Draw a card, it costs 0. Ah, that's not that good. I actually thought it would be better. Okay, now the Shaman one, Heart of Birnal. Your battle cries irrigate twice this turn. Oh, but you have to activate it. That's not that good either. Ascendant Scroll, add a random mage spell to your hand, it costs 2 less. See, because this one is actually card generation, I like this one. What am I missing? Yes, the Priest one. Activate the Obelisk, gives you Obelisk Eye. Restore 3 health, if your target is a minion, also give it +3/+3. That is amazing. Unseal the Bolt, the Hunter's Quest, Ramkaen Roar. Give your minions +2 attack. I feel like that's not that good. There's a lot of cards that have that effect, and cards that have an even bigger effect, so... No, I don't feel like it's that great. This one is the... What is this one? The Paladin? Yeah. Emperor Raps. Summon a 2/2 copy of a friendly minion. What? Wait, so you can actually summon Reborns that will resummon themselves? Or Death Rattles that will of course trigger because, you know, you have several Death Rattles, just keep triggering. That is the most annoying power so far. Just being able to play something and for 2 extra mana just summoning a copy of it. I think that is all. Oh no, wait, we're still missing the Rogue, right? Where is the Rogue? I can't see it. Where is it? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Bazaar Burglary gives you Ancient Blades. Ancient Blades is equip a 3/2 blade with immune while attacking? What? So you just deal 3 damage per turn and you're immune to it, so you just clear the board yourself. And the only thing you need to do is to add cards from other classes to your hand. I know what I'm putting in my Burglar deck. Holy shit, that's immediately in. That is awesome. That is just awesome. And the effect that activates immediately, right? It's not a card that you have to activate. It just happens, and that's it. Okay, then let's try it. What are we gonna build? The Ascendant Scroll, I feel just getting random spells is not gonna be that interesting. Untapped Potential may be interesting. This one I'm not gonna play it. Where was the Warrior? This is the Paladin. This is really annoying. I just don't have an archetype on my head yet. This is, of course, really good for just having small minions come in and become big and big and big. This is... You remember Dinomancy from Ungoro? When you could just, like, change the hero power of the hunter to give +2/+2 to a beast? This is +3/+3 to anything. Corrupt Waters, again, not that great. This is also not that great. Yeah, but Unraffed Score. Summon a 4/3. I mean, it's okay, and yes, you can reset it, and that means that if you have weapons, you can, you know, summon 4/3s. No, not 4. 2 4/3s for 4 mana. But why would you do that? Like, is there an archetype that you can go with or something? I don't think so. There's like no taunt anything. It's just... I don't think it's that good, actually. So I'm gonna go with my gut feeling. I want to play this one. This one feels like the most broken out of all of them. Okay, so I'm gonna ignore this one, and I'm gonna ignore this one. Yeah, so disenchant stuff. Okay, done. Let's craft the deck. Druid, where is the druid? Custom. Okay, I'm gonna go for trends with untapped potential. Not coming in. Whoa. Now let me just go for all cards and put trends on the board. What? If you control a treant, discover a spell. Summon 2 treants. Transform you to treants. Summon treants. This one. Summon 5/5 treant. It's a twin spell, so yeah. And since the quest actually evolves just by not using mana, that is just incredible. 3 speaker. I'm gonna get one of these, yeah. Let's get this. I mean, I could just go full on treant, right? Because from Uldum, we actually don't have anything else. Oh, but of course, choices. We need choices. Choose. Oh, this is a... Wait, no. Convert to standard. Oh, poisonous seeds can be in. So, no, I want to get rid of it. No, but I don't want to... Yeah. Okay, now from standard cards, choose. I feel like this one is good, right? Just get one of these. Give a minion 2/4 and then summon 2 raptors. Oh, summon a 10/10 for 7. One of these, one of these. Did they actually add? Yeah, they have one. I'm gonna get the golden one just because it's golden. And I'm gonna go treant again. So, one of these gives you treants. This gives you treants. This gives you treants. And let's go back to choose. What else? This one. And this one, maybe. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the name. I don't really know. Yeah, let's try it. See what happens. No, this is the other. Hopefully the overlay will actually work. I mean, it worked before, but you know, that was an hour ago. I don't trust anything.
Lunara versus Jaina.
You asked for it. The forest fights back.
Okay, let's try to get 3 ends as fast as possible. Yep, we have the 3 ends. Shit. Well, I mean, as long as he is... So it's just 10 spells that he can actually have. So he's just gonna start casting spells. I'm fine with that. And he's playing it, sure. I'm just gonna pass.
I wonder.
Sure. Let's hope that's not a counterspell. It is not a counterspell. And we're just 1 out of burning stuff, which is great. Wait, do I have a spell that costs 5 or more? Yeah, I have. The summon 3 ends.
I wonder. You know, I'm okay with this. Maybe he wants to use a spell to remove it, that's fine. If you're holding a spell, yeah, no, but I really need to actually kill that thing. Okay. Bam. And it's a passive hero power. Yay. So I can actually play these two next turn. And if he doesn't wipe my board, which he could with Flame Strike, but if he doesn't, they just all become 5/5s and I win by default. And I didn't even get to use the passive if that happens.
Say the magic word.
Shit.
Such wondrous flora.
I'm gonna hold on to this one. Yeah, I knew it. So let's... Oh, wait. I have 9. Shit. I mean, I can put the mulcher down, right? But then what do I do? I don't really have more choices.
Now how about...
Nah, let's put the mulcher down. Now he has to do something to remove it. Or risk me having the other one. Just freezing stuff. Snap freeze. Can summon 5 treants, right?
Let's see.
Nah, but I want to do it without having, you know... Yeah, let's just play this. Just to get rid of some cards, because I was having a little bit of a problem. So now it's just... What? That is okay. I really need the starlight thing. I may actually be able to actually get it, right? Because I can... Nope. I don't want to play a vegan.
The Earth Mother was busy.
Okay.
Protocol 7 engaged.
Rest here.
Okay, let's choose a card. Sure. Let's do it again.
The Earth Mother was busy.
No, I'm not gonna play this one. Well, I mean, I could, because then I'm just one short, right? Because I play it 6, and then I get 3, so it's 9.
What
Yeah, I can. Yeah. I'm just gonna remove this thing.
Fleshlings are so fragile.
Oh, he actually got a rush minion. Yeah, you can kill one treant. Or not, that's your choice. It was a good choice. Okay, so I'm going to
Back off!
kill this.
Back off!
Replay 1 and 2.
I speak for the tree.
There we go. Oh, and 1 is golden. Nah, you're still dead.
You'll never win.
Nah, you're still dead. Yep. It works. I mean, it's not flashy or very elegant, but it works. What else do I wanted to... There were row cards, right? Let me look at the row cards. Rogue. Uldum. Crafting. See, it's a random reborn minion. It doesn't really have to be from another class, but it could be from another class. That's okay. Shadows of Death. No. For the blur glare, that doesn't work. I think the only one that actually plays with the burglar is the quest and the disguise. Oh, add a random minion from another class to your hand. And it's a battle cry. Okay. And it's a rush minion as well. Okay, let me craft this then. And we'll go to the burglar. Thief 2.0. What can I remove? Spectral Cutlass doesn't really do much. I mean, it keeps me alive, but... most of the time I don't even get it, so I can just cut it out. Also, because I have the blades, I don't want the Cutlass, yeah. So, this goes away. Wait, I don't know why I'm coughing now. Purgle. 2 random cards from your opponent's class. But this is from another class. So this is actually better. So I'm gonna take one of these. I think I can remove Rafam. Rafam doesn't really do anything here. I'm gonna get another one of these. Let me search another. Oh, yep, I was missing this one. So what else am I missing? Gang up, I need swashbuckler, I need hallucination. I'm gonna remove hallucination, I'm gonna pick the mugger. Yeah, no, that's not it. So yeah, I think this is an improved version of the deck. So let's play it. Now I will fail miserably, but I mean, I've already won one. I can actually retire with a tie. I don't mind.
Maiev versus Maiev.
Wait. From your opponent's class, I have to.
I am the iron hand
leave.
of justice. Smart moves. I concede.
That was a really bad first draw. Just not that first draw, but a first match. Half of the cards I have are from the opponent's class. If you get thieves deck, if you get thieves cards, then nothing happens after you play this. Okay, now this is a little bit better.
Malfurion.
I must protect the one.
None can escape my fury.
Okay. Yep, he's playing the same thing I did before. And he plays the coin to get the first... I mean, I could play it on its own. I think that's a bad play though, because it doesn't get rush. I need to just put something in the table so he has to deal with it. Wait, he's playing Jade? Why is he playing Jade? Oh, of course, winning wild.
I'll take
Well,
that.
Dealing with enemies is not really an option with this deck, so we're just going face all the way. Force him to do the trades.
Another night on the prowl. I'll take that.
You give your ton minions, that doesn't help me at all. Oh wait, I got this one before. Draw a card, restore 5 health, that could be okay. I mean, at least we forced some plays out of him. I'm gonna go with this one, fuck it.
Don't try anything. Hey, it's quick.
Random potion.
Drink the power.
There we go.
Justice is mine.
I can actually play this, right?
You want to buy a funnel cake?
Yeah, Why not? I'm just gonna reset the power. Yeah, could have been better, but you know, 4 damage.
Justice is mine.
Play
Need
this.
something unusual.
The frozen wind guide me.
The rage. It claims me.
Okay, so I'm going to first
Justice
do this.
is mine. How much is this worth to you? I'll take that.
And I will, aside from resetting this, I will give this guy. I'm gonna give this guy all of the attack.
I'll take that.
Let's see what he does. Oh wow!
Perish.
Justice is mine.
I'll take that.
I'll take that.
I could have actually used the sap, but I don't want to overload. I mean, he has 0 mana. What does he intend? Oh, he got armor. He got armor. Okay. Well, let's get more cards. Charge.
Another night on the prowl. I'll take that.
I'll take that.
Justice is mine.
Yep. That happened. So actually the cards are not that bad. I thought they were worse. Like, I didn't really see a lot of applications for Reborn, and as you can see, I haven't really played any Reborn cards at all. But yeah, like, probably the only quests that I like are these two. The only quests that I like are these two. Are the Druid quest, which I would like to get for there. The Druid quest, it's amazing. It ramps up really fast, just like 4 turns without spending mana, and then all of your cards get an insane amount of value. And then you have the Burglar, which of course, again, it starts really fast, just ramping up the cards, and then 3 damage every turn to minions, and you take no damage from that. That is just really good. I'm not gonna lie, that is just really good. So yeah, and we actually, most of the cards we got were garbage, like, you know, Resurrection, not Resurrection, but like Regeneration, not Regeneration. What was the name of that card? It was a Druid card, right? All cards. I don't even know if I have it. Was it like 2 cost, maybe? Is it a Druid or a Shaman card? Ancestral Spirit. I don't see it. Oh, wait, there it is. Reincarnate. That was the name. Reincarnate. Unless you have something with the rattle, this doesn't work at all. I mean, you could also use it on a Reborn card to summon a copy of it that will also have Reborn, so it will come back on its own again. And then of course when you destroy the Reborn card, it summons another one. So yeah, it's an okay card if you have something to trigger with it. If it doesn't trigger anything, it's awful. So that's what we got. And then of course the 0 cost, which was this. Yes, I could have used it, but I don't like overloading. That's mostly why I don't play any Shaman at all. So yeah, that has been everything. We opened a bunch of packs, we got a bunch of cards. Not as many legendaries as I would have liked, but you know, I have more than enough dust to take care of that on my own. So whenever they put the next expansion, we're already clear to go with that. I'm not really gonna do any adventures or anything. I already tried that. It got boring really fast. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, also today has actually been a weird day. There were a lot of things that didn't work with Hearthstone, with the overlay, with the sound. It took a lot to, you know, to make it work. So it's 9 AM. You can see actually, like right down here, it's 9 AM already. I have stuff to do. So yeah, I'm just gonna go do it. And tomorrow I'll have to decide if we continue Overlord or we start either Dying Light or Vampire. I don't know yet. So this has been everything. Adios.